What's up, it's your boy Hobo Drobo, and today we're going to be dismantling the hopes and dreams of Bearsad players because Cheeky Drobo over here somehow came up with a goated strategy using the one and only dual threat goat from Alliance, Vesper. And I thought I was going to have to make a troll video today because I was not expecting Vesper to work this well, but it helped me come to a very important realization about this map and Kingdom Rush battles as a whole moving forward. And you guys know my strategy with this deck for the most part, so this round is really just to display how I'm microing Vesper around the map for an entire round, and then we'll get into the boss highlights. But as this round wraps up, I have a few things to share with you guys. The first one being that I forgot to mention in yesterday's video that Ironhide had mentioned the next event or a future event, including a lot more gold for players, so I think it's safe to assume that we'll see that tomorrow when the update drops, and I'll try to be better moving forward to make sure that I have everything as soon as possible. And the second thing I wanted to mention is that I have seen some leaks for potential things being added to the game in the future. However, I don't want to share them because I don't think it's from Ironhide publicly, and I'm not sure if I want to start leaking stuff like that yet, but I would definitely be excited. What I want to focus on here is why this map is so important for Kingdom Rush battles moving forward. And if you guys know me, I love Kingdom Rush Alliance, and I think one of the aspects that I like about that game is that, in theory, the maps are set up to where different towers succeed in different areas, and I think that you're seeing that with this here. And so with this map, Bearsad struggles a lot because of those flying boosters. You can send magical flying golems and normal golems through the middle of the map, and that makes heroes like Vesper inherently better. But now pay attention to what he's doing here. And you guys know me, I love the stalling strategy, and you'll see that at the top here it's hard because I'm clicking everything, but he's slowing his JT down while I'm actually letting him go past that bottom arc, allowing it so that both of those mage towers are now going to hit the JT, and Hacksaw can't do any damage to JT, but Vesper on the other hand is being a dual threat, can then launch arrows into him, do a lot more damage, and overall be more consistent. And you'll see since he didn't let JT get to both of those mage towers, I end up taking it down before he does, which I was very surprised at. So that's just one example of how I was able to sneak by wins with Vesper on this map, and he wasn't as good in the other map that's out today, but I'll show you guys my setup for that a little bit later on in the video. What I want you guys to pay attention to here is this crazy teleport maneuver that I somehow pull off. This was low-key just straight luck, and I actually can't believe it because I think moving forward they're going to nerf Archmage and make it so that this isn't possible. Let's slow this down again. The best and most satisfying teleport of all time. And although they're using Archmages as well, mine just happened to line up perfectly to where Bearsad could not deal with all of those flying troops going by, and I sneak out with a clutch win. And I'll show here again in a minute, there's going to be another boss battle coming up here. And again, Vesper was just able to do a lot of damage, get all of those other stragglers killed as soon as possible, making it so that everything else could focus on the JT. Overall, the strategy was just really good. And if you're wondering, for round one, I start with an artillery at the bottom and then barbarians at the top, with the barbarian, of course. And let's show one more just because I was having way too much fun with this strategy. I really did not expect it to go this way, and it's interesting seeing how they're going to approach this moving forward, because I think that when they limit the amount of boosters that are on a map, it actually makes the game a little bit more balanced, because when you know exactly what map you're going to go into and what boosters you have to deal with every time, you should be catering your deck to that map, not just what your best cards are. And so I think a lot of Bearsad players are going to start using other heroes. And I'll just go over this map quickly so that you guys get a hang of what's going on here. And so for this round, I end up just changing that middle artillery to an Archmage, and that ends up getting me the win. But I think overall in this map, just spam Archmages because there's almost no magic resistant boosters, making magic towers just way too strong. Bearsad is a lot better on this map because there aren't those flying boosters, so Vesper wasn't as viable here. So let me know what you guys think. I cannot wait for the future, and good luck in the event tomorrow. I have a deep bag of things that I want to share with you guys and a ton of content ideas, so stay tuned and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.